came into my life, I have felt the luckiest, most beautiful woman in the world. Every day, for the last 3 years, you have been giving me the love and affection that is more than what I need. You inspire me to be a better person and help and support me with my silliest and most serious life goals. Thank you for being everything that you are. Thank you for always being there to pick me up at my lowest moods, for making me laugh so hard, so effortlessly, for always thinking of me, and for always wanting and doing everything that makes me happy.
Right after Roxanne and Heng's tour in Europe in the year 2016, they met me in Dubai. For the former, we met after a long time. But for the latter, we met for the very first time, like a virgin. Just kidding. And our rendezvous at the time was at a mall, in front of a bookstore. Then soon after I saw them, as they examined the milieu, I was excited and at the same time nervous. But that's the feeling when you're in love, right? Or at least seeing two people who are in love.
Lian, Roxanne, did you come here of your own free will to bind yourself forever in the love and service of your husband?
HENG, wear this ring as a sign of my unconditional love and loyalty for as long as I live. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
It is appropriate that Heng and Roxanne begin your married life here at the table of the altar of God. It was God's love that brought you together in this celebration.
Raise our glasses to Heng. Happy marriage to a happy life and a happy wife.
Lian, Roxanne. Everyone wishes to meet that one person to make them laugh when it is most needed. Willingly offer words of assurance and encouragement when we doubt ourselves. Who is intelligent, witty, beautiful outside, and most importantly, has a beautiful heart inside.
To the lovely bride, thank you for marrying my friend. It's easy to see how you captured Heng's attention and heart from the very start, from the very first point that you guys met. I can tell that he means the world to you, because when you guys first started dating, we saw him less and less because he wanted to spend more and more time with you. I can only say that he's a changed man. So I've known Heng for almost 20 years, but I can say that the happiest that I've ever seen him is after you guys actually met and started dating, and it's quite obvious to all of our friends.
and Roxanne, I give you this array as a pledge of my dedication to your welfare and that our children, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
I accept him.
Could you write down your perfect days? I can memorize all of the ways that I can say it without saying it. You see, it's not that I'm afraid, it just seems that words have lost their ways. I will say it without saying it. Oh, I would go. Oh, 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 oh,
Our relationship with Ate has always been rock solid. Despite the fights and arguments that we had in the past, the unforgettable moments of belly-aching laughters and silly, embarrassing experiences we shared since our childhood totally outweigh those. I feel lucky to have you. We feel lucky to have you as our sister. Thank you for being honest with me, even when I do not want to hear it. You march the beat of your own drum without caring what anyone thinks of you. And that's something I've always admired about you.
you will be loved more than words. You and I can throw the lies into the
Heng, do you take Lian Roxanne here present for your lawful wife according to the right of our Holy Mother, the Church?
I do.
Do you give yourself to her as her husband?
I do.
Do you accept her as your lawful wife?
I do.
If you're ready, please welcome the newest couple in town. Make some noise for Heng and Lian Lee.
all of my words. You are worth more than all
It was a crazy, long, and rough journey to this day, but we are finally here. All the rough days before this day, I believe, was our first test of marriage. And I feel that it is the symbolism of our relationship resilience, that no matter how difficult things get, for as long as we have each other, we will be fine.
In marriage, you leave your father and your mother. Your own family now becomes your first priority. But you must continue to love and honor your parents, and you should have a special love for those who come to you in need. In marriage, two become one, but they must remain two. Two will define unique persons who do not try to manipulate the other or seek to be submissive. Each must respect the uniqueness, the freedom, and the conscience of the other, and share equally in the responsibility. Marriage is the greatest participation in the creating power of God. Marriage is a multiple career which demands multiple skills. It demands the patience of a teacher, the technique of the psychologist, the diplomacy of the statesman, the justice of a judge, the humor of the comedian, the mercy of a confessor, and the philosophy of the salesman who says that the customer is always right.
The most important rule for marriage is your wife is always right. Even if she's wrong, she's always right. Rule number 2, if you have somehow managed to break rule number 1, choose your battles wisely and let her have the final say. And remember to go back to rule number 1. The next tip is for the both of you actually. So we all know that weddings are expensive and they take a lot of planning. They're very time consuming and very stressful. But just remember, you're now past the finish line. You've made it to the end. This is your wedding night. The hard work is all over. So take a deep breath, take a step back, and cherish and enjoy the rest of this night because it's going to go by so quick. So on that note, can I get everyone to stand or raise their glasses? I actually bought my own drink this time. Here's to Heng and Lian. So here's to Heng and Lian, to a lifetime of love, fun, happiness, and good times. Cheers.
I can vividly recall the time when I happened to catch sight of a shooting star. They always say that you should make a wish and it will come true. You standing here at the altar with me would make a believer of anyone who doubt this. You are the embodiment of my hopes and dreams. You are my rock, my best friend, and the love of my life. I cherish the moments we have had and look forward to creating new memories together as husband and wife. I love you, Lian.
I was searching for an open door. I was looking for a peace of mind. It's a feeling that I tend to get. Won't rest until I make it right.
Lian, Roxanne, do you take him here present for your lawful husband according to the rite of our Holy Mother, the Church?
I do.
Do you give yourself to him as his wife?
I do.
Do you accept him as your lawful husband?
I do.
Hold this house up with my own two hands, so you can make it out. So you can make it out. I know you're all I have. So like a rose in a riverbed.
Tonight, in front of God, our dearest family and friends, I am incredibly proud that it is you that have chosen to stand right next to me, for I know that you are exactly the kind of man all my family and friends have prayed for me to have. Babe, I can't promise that I won't be cranky with you every now and again, especially when I need to remind you over and over again to not touch anything in our place until you've washed your hands after taking care of the trash.
Hold this house up with my own two hands, so you can make it out. So you can make it out. I know you're all I have. So blue.
guys are married. That's why, Roxanne and Heng, you just don't know how happy we are for the both of you. So yeah, this may sound a cliche, but may you live happily ever after. And please let the Lord our God be the center of gravity of your marriage in the sphere of your lives.
Fast forward to when the time came for Roxanne to introduce Heng to me and our friends. We shook hands and he was like, "Hello, buddy." Damn, nobody ever said that my name that way. I freaking love it. Right at that very moment, I've said to myself, this guy should be the one to marry Roxanne. Heng, I gotta say, you got me at hello.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends. My name is Thieng Lee. I am the father of Heng, the groom. I would like to thank you all for coming to celebrate Heng and Lian wedding. And also we would like to welcome Lian into our family. And I am very proud to have Lian as my daughter-in-law. I would like to give my blessing to Heng and Lian and wish you both the best.
Hold them close. Follow the years and hear how they echo.
I'm genuinely happy. Roxanne, a genuinely great woman, is so blessed to have married a genuinely great man. In just a few times that I've spent hanging with you, it doesn't take long for someone to realize that. I'd also like to take this moment to welcome you to the E family. So welcome. Roxanne and Heng, I wish you all the best in your life together. I love you both.
We are the sun, we are the sun. Feel it under the open sky. Hearts beat and become alive. Oh, we have it all. All the colors burning bright. Everything in golden light. Oh, we have it all.
No matter what happens to Bitcoins and altcoins, despite any difficulties we face, we will live a long, happy, and beautiful life. I love you to infinity and beyond.
We are the young ones with the heart of fire. We are the sun.